Hey everybody, welcome. It's Sean here, and we're going to be talking about one of the most important things when it comes to bass fishing, and that is your knot. So today we're going to talk about the 3 best knots that every bass fisherman should know. Here we go. Alright, so one of the most frequent knots that you'll end up using is what we call the Palomar knot. The Palomar knot is an extremely strong knot, very useful when tying braid or even when using fluorocarbon. So I've got a football jig head here from Insane Fishing, and I got some braid here that I'm going to use. I don't always use yellow, but for the video it makes it a little easier to see. So very first thing to do is I'm going to take this end, we'll often refer to it as the tag end, and I put it through the jig, hit I there. I usually pull it out pretty good far away just to give me enough room to tie this knot, and you'll see why in just a second. I feed it back through, grab the tag end again, and then what I'll do is I'll just kind of pull some more through, and I've got this, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie another knot, like you're tying your shoe, okay, just like this. I'm going to pull it down. I'm not going to pull it all the way, and it creates this loop. So I'm going to take that loop, and I'm going to feed that loop back over the jig, and then I'm going to start pulling tight. Now what I do is you can grab that tag end again, and that's the part you're going to pull. Make sure it comes around that jig head there. Pull that tag end, oops, and pull nice and tight, okay? So another thing you can do is you can actually put this over your knee and kind of get it really good and tight there. So now that I've got it tight, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take that tag end. I always carry giant scissors in the boat, not really. Take that, cut that off. So this is that Palomar knot again. This time I'm using fluorocarbon. There's a particular reason why I wanted to do it twice. So I go back through, same scenario, put it back through the eye. Again, give me plenty of line here. I'm going to tie this in like you're tying your shoelace. Pull it back down, pull the hook and everything through. It always does that to me, but so before I cinch this down, I'm going to wet it. Okay, just put it in my mouth. Get wet, you're not going to see that part, but the reason why we wet the line is this fluorocarbon, it heats up whenever you pull, gets friction against it, so we don't want to do that. Obviously that doesn't happen to braid, it's just cloth material. Cut the tag end off, and I've got a great knot, really strong here, that's going to be great for throwing that jig. So the second most frequently used knot that I tie is the improved clinch knot. I use it a lot whenever I'm tying something to like a crankbait or a spinner bait. So let's take a look at how we do that. So the second knot we're going to tie is called the improved clinch knot. Reason why it's improved is stronger. So we're going to pull it through, and then we're going to wrap this tag end around the main line 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do it one more just for the heck of it. And then we're going to take that tag in and put it right through that loop that was created at the bottom. So once I have that, then I'm going to take that tag in and push it back through the loop that I got. I'm going to make sure I wet the line, particularly because this is fluorocarbon. If you don't, it won't work well. And you just pull down, i.e. cinch the knot down, right? One of the challenges with just a regular cinch knot, if you don't do that last loop through, is that the knot tightens down upon itself. So there it goes, probably not the prettiest knot I've ever tied. All right, so the third knot that I use frequently is called the Peat Gluscek knot. And the Peat Gluscek knot's job is to connect braid to fluorocarbon. Use this frequently when I need a leader material that I want out in the water versus having just the braid straight on. So we're gonna talk about how we tie that. I'm gonna create a loop first with my leader material, in this case my fluorocarbon. I'm gonna take my braid, I'm gonna feed it through, and I'm going to wrap it around the fluorocarbon leader about 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I'm going to take that braid tag end and I'm going to feed it back through the loop at the other end. Okay, and you'll see I've got both of these. I'm going to pull on both tags and the main part of the line. Wet it first. You're going to pull on that. You're going to pull on the tag end of the braid and pulling the tag end of the fluorocarbon. And you can pull on the main line too to get a nice good tight knot right there. So then you take some scissors. Key here is trim the tag end. How many times I've tied this knot and cut the main line and gone, oh, I gotta do that again? I won't even begin to tell you how many times we did it for this video. But here we go. So I've got this the fluorocarbon tag end, trim that off. And what you see there is a really tight, concise knot. All right, so there you have it. There's our 3 knots: the Palomar knot, the improved clinch, and the Peat Gluscek knot. So if you like what you saw, please hit the like button down there. Feel free to subscribe if you want, if you like our material, and we'll be seeing you again later.